Let's Stand Together, It's Not Good Enough by Harry Morris. Australia Day is celebrated on the day they took over our land. It's not good enough. We don't learn enough about Aboriginal culture and history in school. It's not good enough. They are still destroying our land and history. It's not good enough. The Aboriginal flag belongs to us. Don't make us pay for it. It's not good enough. They are still calling us names and treated differently by some. It's not good enough. Aboriginals are most likely to die 10 years younger than other Australians. It's not good enough. We have come a long way, which is good, but it's not good enough. Let's stand together because we still have a long way to go.
Righting the wrong. Tingles down my spine, hearing the words to right the wrong. For this land is not just ours, but generations of culture, love, family, land. Rallies against laws, politicians, democracies, people. Marching for no more pain, sacrifice, inequality, injustice. Always was, always will be.
I'll be reading my Indigenous poem. We may not see all of them, but we should remember them. They went through difficulty, and we need to stop insulting. They are a person too, so treat them like you want to be treated. We may not know all their names, but the aim is to make them feel the same. They have cared about this country for over 65,000 years, so we should realize what they did for us. No matter how long it was from Melbourne to Canberra, Michael Long never stopped to meet the Prime Minister John Howard to discuss his concerns. Thank you and bye.
The First Nations got here first. They explored the land and many plants they nursed. They did traditional arts with many different symbols. They did ever so nimble. They told dreaming stories to the young, and those stories they always clung. Over 65,000 years they've been here, so hooray for the First Nations. For who got here first, it is clear.
I'm Australian and I'm proud. I can say it in a crowd. I stand with Black Lives Matter. We protest so Black lives don't shatter. We stand strong together. We stand strong forever.
We honour our ancestors that died across the land and spread peace and always hold hands. We always remember our community and our great unity. Our spirits are in the sky. They look down at us and say goodbye. We had a ceremony to respect elders past and present, but even though we have wars, we will give our ancestors a great applause.
My name is Marwa Ali from East President Islamic College. Those who were taken by the white, hear my voice, hear my screams, my sorrow and my effort. You were strong, you were proud. You are strong, you are proud. You have been through the pains of this world. We march together as if we were brothers and sisters. We fight the wrong together as one. Yes, say it with me. You are strong, you are proud. You are strong, you are proud. You are strong, you are proud. We march together as one forever. We will fight for our freedom. We will get through this together. We will not give in. Thank you for listening to my poem. I hope it reaches out to some Aboriginal people.
Long ago in this world, Blackfeet wandered this land. Long ago, Aboriginals were joyful and held hands. Long ago, 240 years in fact, British colonised and wrecked important black lives.
We must look after each other. We are all people, but make sure you're extra careful with your mother. All we want is to be equal.
We're sorry we stole your land and took away your kids. Now we'll give you a helping hand. We're sorry for what we did. I hope you can forgive us. We're sorry we threw you under the bus. Let's go back to living in peace.
I want to grow up knowing the world has equality. We can do this by taking a stand on what is right. It doesn't matter if you're small, you can show your opinion. We will never give up. Close your eyes and imagine this country. It's Aboriginal land always. This is such a big army, so I know we can do it. Together. Always was, always will be, Aboriginal land.
How many voices lost to the crowd? How many stories are hidden? How much injustice does this world have to suffer to realise it should be forbidden? Where is the line and how do we draw it in a way that cannot be trampled? For is this what is taught, told to our children? Is this what we see exampled? And how do you feel? Do you have any shame to see the struggle for survival of spirits and stories that should be preserved and then the constant upheaval? And what of the people who march as a tribute to the justice deserved? And then that sorry, the sorry you falsely gave, the sorry means there's an ending point, but now there's no date reserved. And when will we realise that this always has and always will be Aboriginal land?
Your Aboriginal land stolen by hand. What happened years ago, people can't forget. What Aboriginal people sadly met. They took away children, homes and lives. They pierced Indigenous hearts like millions of knives. Parents and kids torn apart, it was a vast pain to the heart. The past is the past and nothing will ever be the same. The best thing to do is say sorry because we are the ones to blame. Your language, your family will never be forgotten. What happened long ago leaves me feeling rotten. I'm sorry for what they have done. I'm sorry that the past is so grey. But don't worry because not far from now is a new future, a new past, a new way.
We were going to march for justice, but now the world has changed. We will fight from in our homes, with banners and posters, and shouting and talking. We will fight for justice, but ask for peace. We will ask the government to take care of the land. We will stop the destruction and start the saving. From Cook Island to the tip of Tasmania, we will support the movement with justice for all.
The way we have acted is unfair. We have given your children a scare. We should have ended this years ago. This act we should never show. We shouldn't have stolen your land, and our bad attitudes should be banned. We have stopped your traditional dance and tried to change the colour of your own hands. We should make a change now. We need to unite to decide how.
We march as a community, we must make a stand. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. We honour the elders and the dreamtime stories told, the traditional way of living and the people, young and old. Celebrate the culture, deadly strong and true. The truth needs to be heard, so now it's up to you.
I marched here for the owners, the elders who own this land. I stand with you in peace as well, because we need to make a stand. Racism needs to stop, and everything should be fair. Everyone needs hope, and should have some care.
Our culture's been stolen. Our land's been stolen. Families been stolen. Kids getting taken away. I'm going to take everything back.